All right. Hey there, park fans. This is the Shape speaking. And here I am back at Knott's Berry Farm one more time. Chances are this is going to be my last trip here before summer. I really do not theme park during summer. Too crowded, too hot, and I don't have any kids. I have no reason to subject myself to that. The first part of May is pretty much booked up for me, and I learned seriously the hard way years ago, do not come here towards the end of May, because I wound up in this park with about 7,000 middle schoolers a couple of years ago, packed into this place like sardines, and I ended up with COVID. Not actually 100%, don't really think I actually got it here at Knott's, but yeah, it was a bit unpleasant. Given the circumstances, this is probably going to be my last trip before summer hits. At least my last full trip. We'll see how things go, but my Prestige Pass gives me free parking, free entry to the park, and it doesn't black me out during summer like my Disneyland and Universal Studios Pass does. So it is possible, though I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do it, that I might pop in here just to hang out for a little bit, maybe not go on any rides during the summer. It's looking like we might have a cooler summer this year, but you know, don't take my word on it. I'm hoping for at least cooler than last summer when my lawn got roasted until it was dead. I'm gonna pause because I'm losing my train. I already checked, and unfortunately my favorite restaurant, Ghost Town Grill, is closed today. So I'll probably be over at the prop shop for lunch. Not a bad place, but I really prefer the ambience and the selection inside Ghost Town Grill. We are in the middle of Boysenberry Festival, but I think we're kind of at the trail end because I'm not seeing as many kiosks as you usually do. I'll actually take my camera around later on and do a little Boysenberry trek. But yeah, always fun at Knott's. As I can see from right here, it looks like the full train is running. That's a good sign. I did see a whole bunch of field tripper middle schoolers in here. Don't think it's going to be as bad as it was as that trip I went to that I just mentioned. But you know, always fun in Knott's. Ghost Town in particular, I always like, not just because of the amount of theming and immersiveness, but the history behind this place. Most of the Ghost Town area actually predates Disneyland by like some 10 years. As I understand the story, one of Walter and Cordelia Knott's earliest and most enthusiastic patrons was in fact Walt Disney, who used to bring his kids to this park all the time when it originally opened. And back then, there was just basically Ghost Town. I think maybe the stagecoach ride, and all the rest of this was an actual working berry farm. So there weren't rides. There weren't rides or anything back then, just the Ghost Town, a fake volcano that has long since gone, and some other things around. And but Disney brought his kids here all the time back when it originally opened during the 40s. So when Disneyland opened in the 50s, one of the first people he invited, and the first group of people that came to the opening, was Walter and Cordelia Knott. And as I understand it, after wandering around in Disneyland and checking out the rides, Walter leaned over to his wife and said, "We got to make something like this." shortly after that, they began construction on the Calico Mine Ride. So lots of history in this place. I am a fan of history. History is way more interesting, I think, than they make it sound in high school. But anyways, and we're coming up on one of my favorite parts over here. Former Mystery Lodge and now really nice rest area. Really hope they do something with Mystery Lodge. Bring back some kind of show that'll... Always good to see that guy. So, really hope they bring back Mystery Lodge in some form. So do something with this area back here. Make it into a good attraction for the place. Again, right at the moment, I think that's all I have to say. I'll probably think of something as soon as I shut this off. Not exactly, I'm here, we just opened up, it's 10:30. I'm not exactly a morning guy. I've been working a swing shift for almost 15 years. So, a lot of times early in the morning, I'm still basically waking up. So same thing here, but yeah. We're still kind of in the off season. Yeah, looks like Calico River Rapids isn't functioning. It's closed down for refurbishment or something. But yeah, one more day at Knott's Berry Farm. Looks like it's going to be fun, not too crowded. It's a warmer day today, but not it's not too hot just yet. So one more day at Knott's should be a blast.